The old Volvo rumbled along the coastal road, its headlights cutting through the thick fog that had settled over the North Sea. The driver, a weathered man in his late 60s with a salt and pepper beard, gripped the steering wheel tightly. But he hadn't hit anything, or had he? As he looked up, he saw a pale face pressed against his windshield from the outside. A woman? No, a girl with long flowing hair and a creepy grin stared back at him. Her eyes were wide and vacant, her skin as white as the sea foam that occasionally hit the road. He'd been driving for hours and the thick fog was making it difficult to see the road ahead. Then, just as suddenly as she had appeared, she was gone, vanished into the mist. The old man shook his head, thinking he must have imagined it. He slammed the door shut and fumbled for the keys, his hands shaking. He started the engine and sped away, the girl's laughter still ringing in his ears. The fog was getting thicker, and the road ahead was becoming more and more obscured. Suddenly he slammed on the brakes, the tires skidding on the wet road as he swerved to avoid a collision. He stopped the car and got out, his heart pounding in his chest. He walked back the way he'd come, but there was no sign of the girl or any other cars. It was as if she had never been there at all. He sat there frozen, staring at the girl who seemed to be beckoning with a finger. He called out to her, but his voice was lost in the fog. She didn't move, didn't speak. She just sat there, an eerie silhouette against the gray backdrop of the fog. Then he saw her again, the same girl, standing by the side of the road, arms crossed, watching him pass. Her skin was stretched tight over her bones, her eyes were black pits, and her grin was a grotesque parody of a smile. He stumbled back, tripping over a loose stone. As he turned to go back to his car, he saw her again, sitting on a rock by the side of the road, still grinning that eerie grin. He ran then, stumbling and falling, the girl's laughter echoing in his ears. He could feel her presence at his back, cold and clammy, like the touch of a corpse. He took a step towards her, then another. The closer he got, the more he could see that she wasn't human. She stood up then, and as she did, the fog around her swirled and danced. And in that moment, he knew he was in danger. He didn't stop running until he got back to his car, that S, when he realized that sometimes it S better not to see what S in the fog.